Hey there, how's it going? It is me, the 3-2, once more. Filling in. We're gonna be playing one of my favorite games, Graze Counter GM. It's a very fun shmup. When I saw somebody else playing it, I just had to have it immediately. But as the name suggests, the main gimmick to this game is you graze enemy fire and it charges your counter attack. Right there in the name, Graze Counter. We're gonna play this on a pretty easy difficulty just for the sake of completion. I pushed it a little hard the last time I ran this and regretted it. I put the wrong difficulty on the sheet and tried to live up to it. I did finish, but it was messy. Anywho, let's go. We're going to be playing as Coco, one of the guest characters. She has the ability to charge her brake meter while countering, or maybe the other way around, I don't know. She could basically be in brake mode and still charge her counter shot. Normally they kind of feed into each other one way. So here we are in brake mode. You can extend the brake mode a bit if you're collecting shots in the process. I probably shouldn't talk much, but I'm going to do it anyway because I am a large ham. Got ourselves a 1-up. When you have like a solid beam like that appear and you counter it, you get massive amounts of gold stars, which can get your brake meter full pretty much immediately. And we're gonna go with the water stage. The other route has like crystal walls on it that are really annoying. They're easier to destroy in the GM version of the game than the original. But still just a pain. When you play this at higher levels and the screen is just filled with bullets, you can get an almost constant state of getting your counter shot and hyper mode off. It's really fun. This is a really good game for getting a feel for hitbox awareness. And as long as you can keep getting in the center of those power-up rings, you get all 3 of them. Which I believe was taken from Cho Ren Sha. A very influential game I have never played. Oh. Okay, that was just my shield. I did not die. The only achievement I'm missing is getting a Nomus through the game. So I'm kind of low-key trying for that too. Once CC on Novice Standard is pretty attainable though. Even if it's like your first time playing the game. This stage got a lot harder in the GM remake to me. These tank enemies have like a lot more health. I can get a little bit of Graze if I'm close enough to enemies, too. This game has, like, a mission mode for, like... Oh, shit. Well... I guess I'm not gonna no-death it. So we have to face a series of battleships that don't have any concept of personal space. Alright. You'll face one of the playable ships as a rival battle in the middle of the game. Revel Gear is a bit easier to take on than Kurasame Blade. They're both kind of tricky. There we go. That won't be the last we're seeing of them. I think I'm gonna pick the new stage this time. Why not? This is one of those you're chasing the boss type shmup stages. So you're gonna have this giant enemy train thing in the background through most of it. James, Mary is sick, and so am I. And there's another one up. There's another one up. Thank you for the delicious bullets. Oh, I just saw somebody else playing this and I thought it looked really fun. I just like the graphic style, honestly. The shmups that I get into... Honestly, it's about half vibes. If I like the graphics and sound a lot, it'll make me stick around long enough to learn the ins and outs. Kinda, yeah. I think she's an indie VTuber. Her name's Coco. And I know a couple of the other guest characters definitely are. Wow, I am artifacting to shit, aren't I? I'm not this blurry in real life, trust me. I always forget that they added those diamond blocks into the last stage in the remake. This time I didn't fly directly into them though, so that's good. I like this part. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's get that brake meter up. Need a denser bullet pattern. Like this! Oh, it died. Never mind. To the left. And look, the rival is back. But we're friends now, so it's okay. Let's look that up between runs, because you got me curious now. I know a couple of the other guest characters are like from other like indie shmups. There's like 16 characters total. One of them is a melee-only character that fights with a drill. Which is obviously awesome as hell. Okay, I have 19 lives, so I think I'm good. And now I have 20. Seriously, this is easy mode. This thing always reminds me of the stage 1 boss from Metal Storm. Arcade mode has like more of a dynamic difficulty to it. And you can also enable a revenge bullets mechanic. Which, since the entire point of the game is to like graze and counter enemy fire, it's almost a good thing to have more bullets on the screen at once. There's like a dedicated drill character. I didn't pick the Stalker maid. I don't like her ship as much. They actually nerfed it from the normal to the remake. I'm gonna be a little cheap with this pattern. When you fire your counter shot, it actually has like a little force field for like the first second it's activated. When you go into break mode, it tells you that the boss is invincible, but the shield is actually temporary. And you'll still be able to damage it through most of the attack. Hey, there we go. The only drag with these guest characters is they don't have endings. Because they got a few little skits and stuff that pop up at the end. And there's a very nice extra little bit of shall I say, fan service at the end of the credits. The genuine kind. Not the lewd kind. I don't know, can I speed this up? I don't want to skip them. But yeah, this is Graze Counter GM. You can get it and the original on Steam. This one's also on Switch, if you are so inclined. The developer said they love me on Twitter back in the day. But I'm not biased at all. I just found them and I was like, hey, I love your game. And they respond, I love you. Well, here under the special thanks, Raynex is actually the developer of Grand Cross Renovation that I played earlier. So these two know each other, which is neat. You can also get, you can play as the Grand Cross ship in this game, and you can play as the sword ship from this in Grand Cross. So that's neat. Okay, here's the good part. That was the good part. I love it. Okay, thanks for bearing with me. We'll be having that Marvel showcase coming up next. Do look forward to that. That'll be it for me until about 8-ish or so, when I'll be back with Speed Power Gun Bike. It's a game I love like a somewhat problematic puppy.